All right, boys, today we're going to try and build the cleanest PC that we can. Now, usually on this channel, we tend to focus on max performance, right? But sometimes a lot of people, especially COD bros, let's be real, a lot of the time, a lot of people will allot a large portion of their budget towards making the PC clean and aesthetic, and maybe not so much max performance. And that's the beauty of PC building. There is no right or wrong. Anyone can build their PC however they want. When you're building a max overclock system with DirectDi, Optimus water blocks, RAM blocks, etc., you give up a lot of your RGB and a lot of your aesthetic in order to achieve those max frequencies, right? And we're not even talking about the complexity of troubleshooting or swapping out parts after. There is something to be said about just having a clean, nice, simple build. So with that being said, today we're going to try and build our very first back connect PC. And what is a back connect PC? Well, it's what it sounds like. All the connectors on the motherboard are on the back of the motherboard. That means that when the PC is finished and assembled, you won't see any cables in the rig. So it gets a little tricky because you have to buy a motherboard and PC case that are compatible with each other, okay? So the first part that we have to start with is the motherboard. Now, we will be using the MSI Z790 Project Zero. We're also going to find out how far this thing overclocks with DDR5 and if it matches up with the QVL list. So you have your back connect motherboard selected. Now, finding a back connect case proved to be quite difficult at the time of this recording anyway, because Newegg and Amazon don't really have a filter called back connect. So when I was searching for a case, I tried typing in like BTF back connect motherboard back connect case. I had the best results typing in back connect case into Newegg, right? What you can also do is when you select the motherboard, you scroll down a little bit and it'll say related items. And sometimes they have PC cases in there that are compatible with it as well. So that being said, I think I did find a compatible case for it. It was under the related items under that motherboard, the Project Zero motherboard. Now, I will affiliate link both of these components down below. I don't even know if it fits yet. Wait until later on in the video to make sure that these are compatible with each other, okay? But assuming everything works out, this case here, I picked this one because it was kind of the closest one to an O11 fish tank that is back connect compatible. So we're gonna find out if these work together. So MSI did send me this motherboard to test out and to give feedback on. They actually also did send me a case that is compatible with this, but they sent me a Maestro 700 LPZ. So if you don't know, MSI has 3 tiers of products. They have MEG, MPG, and MAG, right? MEG being the top one, and then MAG being the entry-level one, right? Now, you're not gonna put mid-range and entry-level components in a MEG case, right? The Maestro 700 LPZ is the one from CES that I was swooning over. But again, I'm going to use that case for my personal build, not this one today. Make sure you subscribe because you're not going to want to miss that build. So instead of using the case that they sent me, I bought this one off of Newegg with supporter money because I felt like it fit the budget of the entire build much more. I also wanted to see how much of a hassle it was to search for a back connect case, right? I think this case was like 120 bucks, super cheap. Now for the CPU, we're going to be using a 13700K today because you can get these for some sick-ass deals these days. For the NVMe, we're using the MSI M480 Pro. This is like their newest upgraded version, I believe. I believe it's on par with the 990 Pro. This is a 1 terabyte version though. I strongly recommend that you spring for the 2 terabyte. 1 terabyte nowadays is just not enough for some of these AAA titles, man. Some of these games are taking up 200, 300 gigs alone, right? So really try and spring for the 2 terabyte. And then for the cooler, we're gonna go with their MAG Core Liquid 360. See how it says MAG? So this is their entry level, right? Fans, MPG, this is their mid-range fan, right? MAG, MPG, and then MEG. They sent me this MEG power supply as well. It's a 1300 watt platinum one. So again, it's a mismatch for this build over here. So I'm going to use this one and my personal one with the Maestro case. Again, subscribe for that future video because you're not going to want to miss that one. And then for the graphics card, keeping with the aesthetic mid-range theme, 4070 Ti Super Gaming Slim. For those of you longtime followers of the channel, this one does fit in an NZXT H1. I'll also be reviewing this graphics card against a 4080 and a 4070 Ti in a future video. Now, what memory are we going to use for this build? Only the fastest memory on the market. My own. My memory isn't for sale yet. They will be going up for pre-order in the Discord before they go for sale on the public, but I doubt they'll even reach the public. I'm only going to have 50 of these kits, right? These are really special. But for those of you wanting to support the channel and want to pick up a kit, make sure you are in the Discord in the next month for when pre-orders go up. Okay, so those are all the components then. Let's go build this thing, try to make it as clean as possible, and then let's go try and max overclock this motherboard and see how far we can get DDR5 on it, and then we'll check some FPS in some games. Can little Timmy build the cleanest PC and compete? So this case comes with 6 fans with it, and for 120 bucks, that's really good value. We're not going to use the fans, we're going to use the MSI ones to keep it all matching, but yeah, it comes with 6 fans. That's really good value. Okay, yeah, I don't know how I found this thing, but man, this is awesome for 120 bucks. It's basically just an O11 Evo clone, like a mini one, right? All right, moment of truth. Let's just see if the motherboard fits. Man, look at this thing. Oh, yeah. God, I love it. Dude, honestly, an aside here, just a little tidbit. When they come out with 2-DIMM back connect motherboards, I think I'm going to go all in on this. The Maestro case that they sent me is actually back connect compatible. So I'm obviously going to go for max overclock, so I can't use this thing. But if any vendor eventually does come out with a back connect 2-DIMM, yeah, man, that's going to be the play, I think. Look how sweet that looks. Oh, I love it. Worst case scenario, I whip out the Dremel and start sawing shit down to make it fit. But let's see. No, it does not work. Okay, so no, this is why you might want to wait until this marinates a little bit. These top connectors up here all fit, and then when it gets down to here, it's blocking one SATA port, and then all the connectors on the bottom here, the front case, button ports, and all the fan headers and stuff, it's all blocked by the back plate here, right? So this case is not compatible, even though the page on Newegg said it was, right? So that is a problem. If you do go, for now, if you do go with a back connect motherboard, just stick with vendor to vendor, right? So if you get an MSI Project Zero, make sure you get a Project Zero compatible case like the Maestro. Go directly on the MSI website. So basically what I'll have to do to make this fit is go on the bottom here, drill out all these rivets, and then take a cutting disc and cut the plate from here down below, right? And then that should free everything up. I'm actually just going to use tin snips because it's faster, but I'll have to straighten out the metal afterwards. Kinda ghetto, but I don't have time. No time. There you go. Now, those ports should come right through. Now all the ports at the bottom are available. It was close. They just gotta standardize it, right? So I just ended up throwing this EVGA 1300 watt gold monstrosity in here. It's a spare one that I had lying around, so we're just gonna use this, right? But in terms of install and cable management so far, I absolutely love this. It's gonna be hard to go back to regular cases, man. Other than the thing I had to chop up down here, This actually saves you a bit of money because you don't have to buy power supplies or like cable comb cables to make it look nice, right? It's like you can use the stock cables that come with your power supply because you're not going to see the cables anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did, but god damn, dude. The first company that makes a 2-DIMM back connect motherboard gets all my money.
One eternity later.
Alright, so fast forward a bit. I did all the boring stuff off camera, installed the MSI fans all the way around, put the top fans as intake, and heat rises, so clearly I don't know what I'm doing, right? And then I delidded and lapped the CPU. I got the 12-volt high power connector in there, and then cable management was pretty a-okay as well. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy here. These are just all the RGB cables I just shoved down here. But yeah, other than that, it's very, very easy and clean to do this back connect setup. All right, so let's finish up the last couple of pieces here. Get onto some B-roll, get onto some memory tuning, and then we'll get into some game benchmarks. Let's go.
I run, they run, everybody run, run, and we're all just having fun. Sleigh ride, boat ride, piggyback ride, I'm gonna show 'em all how I can ride. 1, 2, 3, close your eyes and count to 4, I'm gonna hide behind my bedroom door. Crayons on walls, a color on 'em all, draw until I've broken every law. I said don't stop, don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Stop, don't stop giving me things. Stop, don't stop laughing about it. Stop, don't stop. I said don't stop, don't stop talking to me. Stop, don't stop giving me things. Stop, don't stop laughing about it. Stop, don't stop. I said
Okay, so the QVL spec for this motherboard says 7200 megahertz maximum on DDR5 and 7200 XMP, and we're 2 hours and 10 minutes stable. Now, it's not 24 hours. I'm trying to do this video pretty quickly, but if you can get it to 2 hours without erroring, that means that even if it errors now, I could get it stable. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations to MSI for being the only vendor that didn't lie about their QVL. But let's try and go a little bit more than 7200 and see if maybe they undershot themselves a bit. Okay, nah, so I've been trying for a few hours now. 7400 is no-go. So 7200, A-okay, 7400, no-go. Which is exactly what their QVL says also. So basically, if you get this motherboard, my recommendation, and then this goes for all 4-DIMM motherboards, is you want to get memory modules that are dual rank. So this is a 6400 C32 kit, A-die, and you can overclock these to 7200, which is exactly what this motherboard caps out at, right? So 7200 dual rank is going to be better than 32 gigs single rank, right? This is 64 gigs, right? So you want to go on Newegg. I'll leave an affiliate link down below, but you go for Newegg, you look for 6400 to 6800 C32, C34, and then those are going to be your best performing sticks on this Project Zero motherboard. And hey, you also get 64 gigs of RAM then too, right? Here, check this out. It's just posting right now. But yeah, I love that. Okay, so the final overclocks that we settled on this motherboard, 5.5 gigahertz all core and 5 gigahertz on the ring, 50 nanoseconds. So very, very, very good performance on this motherboard. There's no reason you can't compete with this. You know, I was just about to complain that there was no debug LED or a post code, but there actually is. Look at that. It's underneath the shield here. I don't know if they actually did that on purpose or not to hide it, but for me, I don't like that. I wish it was over here, right? Because as a memory tuner, if it gets stuck on a certain part of the training process, I need to know which color LED. I mean, you can still use it. Just kind of weird that they put it under the shield there, but they probably did that on purpose so that you saw no lights, right? If they did make a second revision, I'd like to see a postcode right above the memory there. That would be perfect. That'd be just a perfect spot for it, right? Yeah, this 4070 Ti Super in particular is pretty crazy. It's got 99% usage, 3 gigahertz, 286 watts, and it's not even hitting 60 Celsius. Okay, so in Overwatch, this system, this is 1440p high settings, and it's doing anywhere from 450 FPS to 500 FPS. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Timmy is going to be, even if he has a 1080p 540 hertz monitor, he's going to lock those frames right at 540 the entire time. Yeah, insane value, insane build. No cable, except for this one cable. You can't get away from this one, but one cable. Yo, check this. I know this is the pre-game lobby, but look at these 1% lows. Yeah, when I'm whipping the mouse around. Yeah, that's how you optimize a PC, boys. 200 in the lows. No dips at all. Zero. Absolutely zero dips. Timmy's gonna have a field day with couch dads with this build. Okay, so we're doing Warzone here. 245. Yeah, we're actually maxing out the 4070 Ti Super in this game. So this is a 1440p resolution. Don't confuse 1440p with 1440p. 1440p is a very special Call of Duty resolution. But this graphics card is pulling 230 watts and pushing almost 275. Yeah, 270 FPS. Yeah, this graphics card is pretty. I'm definitely excited to do a more in-depth review on it because we're completely maxing this thing out in Call of Duty. So you don't need cables to compete. I just wanted to quickly check out Helldivers 2. I've been enjoying this game very, very much. But yeah, 120. This is 1440p high settings, which is good. Let's see what the 1% lows are. Yeah, you might want to enable yeah, look at that. Look how steady those 1% lows are. That's, dude, oh my god. Just this PC is insane. I'm like impressed with my own work, I must say. So this video was for all you people out there that complain that we never do mid-range builds on this channel. And I'm not going to use supporter money to buy mid-range components when the majority of the guys in my Discord and supporters are very high-end PC enthusiast clientele, right? So that's why MSI was like, Joofus, don't neglect the mid-range. Here are the components, do them a build, and show them what it can do. So you guys can thank MSI for this video, honestly, because I wouldn't have bought this stuff myself. Honestly, it just goes to show you don't need a mega $10,000 PC in order to compete or enjoy games. But yeah, that graphics card warrants a much deeper dive. I'll probably do that in the next video here. We're gonna find out what makes this thing tick. And don't forget, I will leave affiliate links to all of these components down below. Maybe not the case. I'll put the case at like the bottom or something, and I'll be like, not compatible, or you need to cut the bottom out, etc. Because when you actually do fit it in here, it's a very nice case. It's just unfortunate that it didn't work at the bottom section there, right? But I will leave affiliate links to all this stuff down below. Make sure to go and build yourself a Project Zero build and show MSI some love for sending all this stuff over and for just being normal dudes. Honestly, And dealing with normal dudes in this industry is honestly quite rare and very much appreciated. And if you like the content, hit that subscribe button, do all the YouTube SEO stuff, like, share, subscribe. Comment down below if you've built a back connect system before or already, and just how insane this system performs. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you later.
Okay, here you go, kitty. You took both of them at once? What the fuck? Kitty, that's enough. Let's go have a real food. Come on, let's go. Let's go. My good baby. Who's that? Is it yummy? Let's go. Let's go. Yay!